Valar Morghulis, qui è della Cittadella, e oggi concludiamo il primo episodio del gioco Game of Thrones della Telltale intitolato Iron from Ice, scegliendo la sentinella con Lord Ethan, per poi ricevere un'interessante visita dal buon Ramsay Snow. Andiamo a parlare con sti qua per vedere che scegliere. Torre. Maestro, ecco lì il maestro. Il cibo ed anche. Andiamo a vedere sto cibo cos'è.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
Quanto possiamo durare?
How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are
2 settimane, che poi l'inverno sta arrivando. Qua se non succedono i Bolton, succede l'inverno.
We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
Faglielo fare a lui.
To make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves.
Proprio stronzo sto zio.
They'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Non è che mi stia simpaticissimo, andiamo a vedere l'altro. Questo chi è? Non guarda, parla.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow, at first light.
Dove va?
Where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree.
Perché se torna Asher, è lui il Lord.
But she insisted. I will hold, of course.
Bisogna vedere perché è stato esiliato.
Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
Però cosa
My
dire?
mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I
Per
must choose a
forza.
sentinel.
E freghi tutto il cibo.
If I may be so bold,
E li manda alla
Sir
barriera.
Roland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Roland is the man you want.
You're right.
Direi
Sir
di sì.
Roland seems the man for the job.
Adesso prima ci
Are at
parlo.
war. You need a warrior by
Però
your
sì.
side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you. I saw what you did to that man. I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes.
Ci ho
Everyone knows what
seguito
happened with Lord
i
Whitehill.
consigli di Mastro
Karen
Emon.
being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
what do you
Cosa
suggest I
faresti?
do?
You
Mi
must
sembra
be strong,
intelligente.
decisive. You are the lord of this house.
Allora vedi? Kill the boy. Let the
You're
man
just
be
as
born.
capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Ok, andiamo a sentire cosa dice questo.
Swords up! You can lift them,
Sir Roland, parla.
Sword up! Swing left!
Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
Bisogno di un primo consigliere.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so,
Ok.
I think your father would be proud.
Va
Your
bene, dai.
words are wise, Sir Royland.
Direi
Thank you, my lord.
che scelgo
I
lui.
will consider them as I make my choice.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Ok, dai. Scegliamo lui. Qua c'è altro da fare. Andiamo a vedere lì. E poi andiamo dal maestro. No, solo così.
Slash and parry! Slash and...
Cosa c'è? Non c'è niente. Vabbè, andiamo dal maestro. Ma cosa dice Ryan?
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was.
Anche Rob era strong. Poi sono
Someday,
tutti morti.
I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them.
Yeah, man.
Enemies.
Any man who betrays our family, who becomes a danger to you or Talia, that is my enemy.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. Men like him killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse.
Questo mi ricorda
I
proprio di
want a real
Rickon.
sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Ok, andiamo dal maestro. Dai, parlaci.
Maester,
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes.
yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Eccoci nella cosiddetta sala grande per il consiglio ristretto. È ora di scegliere la sentinella.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you.
La scelta è stata
There was one
semplice.
man who stood above all others. Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Lui.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sì, che comunque tutto sto casino con i Bolton per una sola persona morta sembra un po' esagerato.
Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please.
Visto lei è sempre la migliore.
We
Dobbiamo
all must
essere
agree
uniti.
on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Negozieremo.
Maester Ortengrin has swayed me. We will offer the Boltons a share of the ironwood, and we will promise our people to harvest it, thus securing their safety.
As Sentinel, I must warn you. Do this, and you invite ruin upon this house.
If we don't, there may be no House Forester at all.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
We could offer him the ironwood in the courtyard.
My lord, making this kind of offer outright may simply embolden Ramsay. There could be trouble, and all the house will be there to see it. Meet him in the hall. It will be more private, and he will not have an audience to play against you.
Lord Ethan?
Scusa, l'audience sono i nostri uomini. Quindi
I
se
will
ne
meet him at the
cancella.
gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely
Cosa
to get us all
tradimento?
killed.
Get
Fuori.
out.
Ti mando alla barriera anche a
Your
te.
father would not approve, my lord.
Fatto bene a scegliere l'altro.
I had expected better of him. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate.
And we will offer the ironwood, providing a safe future for this house.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Prepariamoci che con Ramsay ci sarà da divertirsi.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
But
Però
won't he be Lord
diventa
if he
Lord lui.
returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile. but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
Asher è pericoloso. Perché se fa una cosa del genere col Bolton,
His
la finiamo
presence could
tutti
help or
morti.
hurt.
Having another sword at your side always helps, especially now. I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Va bene, dai.
Fine.
Solo perché lo
Malcolm
dice
will go
lei,
to Essos and bring
che mi
Asher
sembra
back.
intelligente.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Più o meno. Diciamo che non ho proprio seguito i consigli della mamma con Mir.
Milady.
E ancora questo.
You?
Vediamo cosa
Begging your
vuole.
pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
Dai, dimmi
How
un po'.
can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair.
Perché mi vuole
I know
aiutare?
people who...
Che
People who'd be willing to help you.
è dito corto, vuole portarsi via anche lei. Sì, ma qua perché le guardie reali sono in giro così? Secondo me si sono sbagliate, hanno messo le guardie reali quando invece dovevano mettere semplici cappe dorate o guardie dei Lannister. Invece queste sì, sono le guardie reali, così che vanno in giro alla cazzo.
Where the bloody hell is Duncan? Ah, fuck him if he's angry. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men are ready to act if needed.
Sir
Non fare
Royland,
pazzie,
I trust you'll keep a level head.
Of course, my
perché
lord.
sennò
But the
finisce
bastard
male.
of Bolton can't be trusted to do the same.
Bolton men approaching, my lord.
A piedi arrivano. Si sono fatti una passeggiata.
Something wrong with your gate? Well, aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you? Now let me in. This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
You're welcome inside, but your men are not.
Did you hear that, men? The lord of the house says, fuck off. I think he's afraid of you. Wait here. For now.
Vediamo un po' come va.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed. Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. This ironwood seems to be your most precious possession, but it is just wood.
Lord Ramsay, we have another gift. We'd like to offer to your father. There are several ironwood groves along the borders of our land, all producing tall, strong trees. We'd like to give your father 2 of these groves in tribute.
Give him? He is your warden. What's yours is already his.
Sempre simpatico Ramsay.
Quite the army you have, Lord Forrester. Very impressive.
E si fa una passeggiata nel mio castello. Fortuna che avevano detto ai cancelli. Alla fine sono comunque arrivati nella sala. E anche Lord White non doveva stare fuori.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Qua finisce
Force him
male.
to focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind.
Ok,
Anyone can
insultiamoci.
say they're loyal.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. And I care even less about a bunch of trees on some far-off hill. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
No.
No, Lord Ramsay.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was
Mamma mia, abbiamo ucciso una persona, cioè ne muoiono molte di più ogni giorno.
Yet your man lived.
Ci
Lord
hanno
Whitehill
mentito.
is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. You had me stand out in the wind and muck so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood? But...
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves!
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
Siamo noi per
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehillers have no such craftsmen. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
Whitehill men? Never.
It's already done.
Come sono entrati? Scusa, non li avevano lasciati fuori dai cancelli.
You have a man you trust?
My son,
Vabbè.
Riff will lead the garrison.
The seven hells he will.
Qua finisce male.
Do make this
Ok.
visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Qua finisce malissimo.
Look at this, little forester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother.
Cosa anche Ramsay
I
sa
never had a
dell'incesto.
Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea.
Ai ai ai.
With me,
L'ha
you
chiamato
can be
Snow.
my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
Ai
She's
ai ai.
quite pretty. Your sister.
Hunting la vuol far diventare uno dei suoi
We get
cani.
along well.
My lord, if you want to
Sacrifichiamoci.
hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
Ok.
What have you done?
But I don't want the brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan!
My lord!
Oh, no!
Even though you did bend the knee.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding. I certainly feel better about all this. However, the foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop!
Brian!
Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian.
Beh, quindi ha fregato tutti i figli
Lovely
maschi.
meeting all of you.
Vabbè,
We'll have to do it
almeno
again sometime.
la casata sarà governata meglio delle donne.
So quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Almeno spero, perché fino ad ora è andata proprio tutto di merda.
No, please! Brian, please! Let me go! Brian! Do something!
Ethan. My son.
E così si conclude il primo episodio. Per essere sicuri di non perdere il continuo della storia, oltre ovviamente ai soliti video, iscrivetevi, mettete mi piace, commentate e condividete. Balardo Eris.